Hey everyone! Hey, it's me Nala like the Lion King, and this is my channel, DBNaila, done by Nala. So today, y'all see my studio little area? My mom sent me birthday gifts. They're really cool, so I want to go ahead and fix them up and get them straightened for you guys so I can comfortably do my video today. I know you guys may not see the difference that much, but this thing there is a lifesaver. And I have these carts that are absolutely fantastic. Oh my god, I can put everything on it. Like, I am in awe. So I know you're looking at this and just like, nice. But when I say I am so cluttered, like my studio space is like this big, but I'm so thankful. Shout out to my mom, John and Trey. You guys are amazing. They gifted me these amazing things. I was so happy. It was amazing putting them together. It was very therapeutic. So, elephant in the room is, it's my birthday! That was, give me a second. I know I can't talk after I finish dancing. If you want to send me a little bit of love or just comment below and say happy birthday, I would love that too. I really appreciate you guys. That's my information if you want to send me $1 so I can get me a mocha frappe from McDonald's. I've been obsessed with those. So today we're going to be drawing 24 things. And so I started doing this video like, hold on. I started doing this video like some stuff ago, a while ago. So during that time, 24 things was in the lead, so this is what I did for the video. But yeah, so what am I gonna do? I'm not just gonna draw 24 things. I'm gonna draw 24 things and answer 24 questions. And basically I'm gonna be spinning this wheel from 1 to 24, but I think I have like 34 questions I put up there. So I see your comments and you're speaking about when I said, I wish I could draw feet and toes. So I'm gonna draw some feet and toes. But yeah, besides that point, we'll get started. Alrighty, so what I'm gonna do is I have a huge list of questions. So I'm gonna spin my wheel and see what my first question is while I draw. Alrighty, so our first question is, on average, how long does it take for you to put out a video? Honestly, I'm like the biggest procrastinator. So if I can really sit down and just have much time as I want, maybe I can get done like one day. I can like record and then like I can edit. I don't know, because I use Movie Maker, you know, the one that's super free, super cheap, because I just don't feel like using Premiere. I don't have the money for that. But I use Movie Maker and I'm really used to it and I really think it works perfectly. Like, I'm not trying to like make a music video, so for the editing it's not that bad. Alright, so my biggest motivations. I think for the longest I feel like everyone is like meant for something, meant to move someone or meant to be in a spot. And I think what motivates me honestly is to see that I'm actually touching some people, and it just makes me like, it just reassures everything. It's just kind of like, oh my gosh, this is happening correctly. So it really is a motivator when I see you guys comment things about your life and how some things have actually helped you. Because I mean, like, who doesn't want to feel helped? I feel like I always want to just be a helpful person. I appreciate you guys for always commenting and things like that. It makes me feel really good. It makes me feel good, you guys. On to the next one. Alright, my next one is number 19. Looking on my list, what kind of project are you interested in doing in the future? I would love to do like how everyone has those collab pieces. I want to do like a collab, like a mural piece. Like I want to do a big, huge like building and paint with another artist. That would be so cool. But you know, buildings don't want to get painted on. But yeah, I would love to do a collab. That would be a cool project in the future. I would love to do that. That would just be so fun. I think just getting like super close to it and like doing all the details, and when you back up, it's just kind of like, you know what I mean? All right, yeah, that's definitely what I would love to do. All right, so the next one, what would you do if you didn't do this? Number 11. What would I do? Honestly, I've been waiting for this question when I put it on my list. I feel like because I love doing a lot of things, like I may not be good at it, but I love doing it. Like I love singing at one point, you know, everyone was in that choir. I love dancing, I was cheerleading, that was fun. Martial arts I love to do. Maybe I'd be into building. I would be into building, but I wouldn't make it far because you gotta know math, and math is not my thing. But let me tell you something, guys, I love building. I don't know if I spoke to you guys before, but I love Legos. I mean, anything where I can put the blocks on top of each other. Like, even just then, when I was building my machine, I was just in the zone. You know when you get into that zone where it's just kind of like, you don't think of anything at all. You're just kind of like, you know what I mean? You're not worried about anything else. That's what I like to do. But I would go into building. You know, I'm not gonna lie, maybe a construction worker. I wouldn't go into the planning and like drawing of it, because I mean, like, that's fun, but that's basically what it is now. I don't want to draw. I want to really see how things work together. Like, for example, I was in robotics when I was in high school and in middle school. I loved robotics. I was in like space program and stuff like that. Just the building of things, definitely in like maybe robotics or how things work. Maybe work at a toy factory. Could be an elf. You know what I mean? Far-fetched. Gotcha. All right, number 25. Do you celebrate the things you do have? No, that just sounds like a humbling question. I do. And you know, maybe I don't do it enough because I think, speaking for me, if you're kind of like a low kind of, not a low person, but if you tend to like really be kind of like not stressed, but very sad, I guess, emotionally, it's hard to look at the good things because all you can see is the clouding of like, this is the failure, this is what you did wrong. So I don't celebrate the things I do have a lot, but I am grateful. I'm 100% grateful. I'm really proud of YouTube, I guess, you know, doing these videos, and you know, I'm really proud of that. I gotta pat myself on the shoulder there. Yeah, I don't do it, but I need to do it more. Humbling question. I like that. Okay, next one. Number 1. How did you get into art? Well, I speak about this a lot, but I definitely blame all of my experiences and the people I was around. I had creatives all in my family, from my dad, who is a just tremendous artist. My mom, she's a lyricist, singer, and she's a doodling too, but lyricist and stuff is like, that was her passion. And then my grandmother, beautiful poet. She's a writer. She's amazing. And honestly, I think she has a pretty amazing voice. I got a little cousin. She does music, but it's just a lot of creativity all around. I definitely blame my surroundings, I guess. But when I went to school, I had like 2 teachers that literally molded me to be who I am. In elementary school, it was Miss Leek. She literally, I think she moved, but Miss Leek was literally my #1 supporter in school. She put me in all the shows and all the things, and it's just like, she was like my happy zone, you know? When I got to high school, even a little bit in middle school, was Mr. Harnsberger. If you're looking at this, thank you so much. I don't think you guys understand. Mr. Hartsberger was the toughest teacher, but I'm just so happy. Like, he really molded me. Yeah, so that's kind of how I really got into art, is from those people that I was around and the support I had. But yes. Okay, next one. Okay, number 32. What is your greatest challenge? What is my greatest challenge? I want to say time management, but the reason why I say time management is because like I need to organization. Organization, which counts as time management. If I organize my hours, and that's time management, organization is the biggest thing. Yeah, I'm not organized. I usually destroy my studio in 2 seconds after I clean it, and it takes a whole nother month for me to clean it back again. It's just something about when you're on the go, it's just really hard to like stop and do your routine of doing other things. I read once that the messiest people are the brightest thinkers. The messiest people. If you're unorganized, don't feel bad, because most people who are organized are very successful. That's what it was. I think that's what it was. But yes, that is honestly that's my greatest challenge. I have to really get organized. All right, number 18. Which project has been your favorite? Should I speak on YouTube or should I speak like in general? Because honestly, in general, my favorite project, I'm not gonna lie, hands down, was the Lego movie I created in high school. I'm not gonna lie, that was so much fun. I don't know, something, it's low-key kind of therapeutic, where you have to move one little thing, boop, another little thing, boop. Like you can't rush it. I try to rush things a lot, and it's just like stop motion, you cannot rush. Like the whole point is like, maybe you want to slow down these shots, and you know what I mean? So stop motion, that was really fun. Okay, so my next one, number 12. What is the best comment you've ever received? I don't know. Honestly, I'm gonna go with my gut, and automatically I think about you guys, YouTube. I think it's hard to pick one comment, but there's been so many videos and so many responses of people. So I think one of the biggest comments that actually got me was, of course, it was Black Bean was top comment on YouTube. But one of my favorite ones was this person here. You'll see. It's Lucifer's mother. B. I'm gonna curse on here. As someone who is suffering with depression, anxiety 24/7, it's so hard to keep up with your art, and it's always important to feel like you're not alone in this. Thank you for what you do. Honestly, when I saw this comment, first off, I saw so many comments. One thing for hear from like parents or family members, you know, you're not the only one feeling like this, but it just feels good to like actually hear someone, you know, someone else, you know, who's not wired to, of course, be on your side. But it feels really good hearing it from someone else to say that, you know, you're not alone. That's like the biggest thing. I want people to know, like, it's a community of us. It's a community. Like, you have support from so many people. I don't know. I just want to give y'all a hug. Like, this. Come here. Just kidding. Yeah. Alright, so number 30. What is your most beloved childhood memory? What are my most beloved childhood memories? This is like it's kind of a hard question. Beloved? I would say when my dad used to come over, he had his 808 machine. So if y'all don't know, music people, that was like the old fashioned, you know, with the sample, boom, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. So he had his 808 machine, and he would literally let me just make so many songs and beats and music and stuff. He would have me on there as well, and I would be doing a little thing in a little corner. He has a video, I'm just kind of like this with the headphones. Just kind of just getting it, you know what I'm saying? One of my like highlighted moments was I made a song with my mom and my dad. Just a little update. They don't speak. They're not the same room, never will be. But in that moment, they were together at that time. My mom helped me write it. My dad worked with the music, and it was just like they were working together, and I was just so happy. Man, we made a cool song, and it was just me. And it was like, I don't want to be trapped in a lockbox. Ooh, sweat on my forehead, rocks in my socks. Trying to breathe hard, but it's not enough air. Arms stretched out, trying to touch that. Let me stop. It could have been 12 or 13. Keep in mind, I'm 24 today, and I still remember the lyrics. Alright, 22. What gets you excited about life? Yikes. Honestly, I'm excited to have future little children running around that look like me and my fiance over there. I'm excited about that, you know. And you know, one thing, like me and my fiance always talking about, we don't want children to have do-overs. We just want them. I think, just speaking for someone who's practically an only child, I want to have multiple little kids and just see the joy in their face, to have people around them and just, I don't know, just kind of feel complete, I guess. So excited about life-wise. I'm excited to have both of their parents in their lives and they can experience fully to the max. They're going to be downs and ups, but just to know that they have both of their parents and they have that full support constantly 24/7. So I hate to get all deep in there, but that really does get me excited about life. All right, number 15. What is your favorite thing about doing YouTube? I think the best thing about doing this is talking to people, I guess. Honestly, it's weird because like I am a artist from home, so I don't get out much. I'm like a little hermit crab. So when I like, because it's, you know, the whole idea of YouTube is funny because it's kind of like you're talking to yourself. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like really weird. Like, you're basically like talking to yourself. Strange. I'm kind of lonely, but you guys make me feel like I'm actually around people, you know? I feel less lonely when I make these videos. I'm not gonna lie. It feels good to have people responding and talking to me and having a conversation. I'm someone who like catalogs everything, so I have like a million pictures and flash drives of just random images. Because I used to make scrapbooks to send to my mom, so I used to like catalog things that have pictures. So this is like really like one long catalog. So in the future, like I can show my kids this. Okay. All right, number 9. Does your work have any social or political issues or topics? I talked about it a while ago, like I don't really like political art, and you know, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have said that, because if you think about it, all art is political art. I think my biggest thing is that I like to do things that are interpreted in like a mental health aspect, I guess. So I think I'm trying to like show that these mellow, somber emotions are normal. Ooh, she's like a rebel. I'm like, no, this is how people feel. So I think that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to normalize these emotions, that people feel like this often. I mean, look how everything's been this year. I mean, last year, COVID, all this stuff. I mean, it's natural for everyone to feel like this. So, and then also to a comment on under a video I had was, why don't you paint more happier things? And I think I answered it. So I was just talking about like I am more so a bubbly person around other people, and now I'm really trying to like show how I feel inside. So when I create things, I'm showing what I genuinely don't show to other people. So that's what I like to do. So that's kind of like the idea of like I'm trying to like show that these are real emotions. I'm not just, you know what I mean? How do I spend the majority of your free time? 33. How do I spend the majority of my free time? Eating candy on TikTok. I'm at this point where if I don't record it, I'm not gonna do it. It's sad. I need to start doing more art. I'm gonna just surprise you guys. I'm not gonna give you all of my Marlboros. I'm just gonna give you the good ones. I don't know. I found myself like not wanting to just doodle because I feel like you guys have to see it. But I'm gonna start doodling more. I used to love doodling. I got this whole sketchbook I need to fill out. So, I'm gonna do it anyway, and I'm not gonna show you guys. I probably won't show you the process. I'll show you like what I did. I go through emails. If I have a commission, I do a commission. All right, number 10. What's your favorite artwork and why? I'm definitely talking about the painting with the red knees. That was pretty cool. I really like doing that. Stop Manifesting Sadness. That's the one. I forgot about it. It's not here with me now. It's still at like an alumni show for Bridgewater, so I don't have it with me now. I think because it's like a huge, like it's like the biggest scale piece I did for myself that wasn't a commission. That's what I liked about it the most, honestly. And I just like the overall feel of it. It was just it's very comforting, you know. But it's crazy because I have pieces now that I feel like smaller size look better than that one, but I think the size of it just makes it a little bit more encapsulated, I guess. So definitely my red one. Stop Manifesting Sadness. It's basically a deep depressive slump, I guess, and you just kind of don't want to go nowhere. You just want to get stuck to it. So that's for that pretty much means to me. Number 14, what is one falsehood you have said in one of your videos? Well, I think I spoke about it low-key already, how I didn't like political art, because I feel like all art is political. But you guys know that even though I did go to school, like, there's a lot of stuff about art that I don't know. So I may be giving advice on something and it makes completely no sense. It's basically my interpretation. But I don't know. If you guys notice it, please don't laugh at me. I don't know. I say a lot of things and I make a lot of like word hiccups, I guess. That has nothing to do with the question. Sorry. But I think the falsehood would definitely be when I said I didn't like political art. Like, I don't know. It's like I'm not pooping anybody for doing it. It's a lot of black subjects because, I mean, it's a lot of problems, period. And there's a lot of beauty, there's stories to talk about it. I guess it just feels like I'm not a part of that political black side because mental health is not really seen a lot in the black community. So I guess I'm labeled to not be a part of that. You know, so I think I'm just like, I guess I'm just kind of bitter about that because honestly, I feel like I'm grouped as into political black art. That's how I feel about that. All right, number 13. When you first started out, were you embarrassed to tell people what you did? So first started out, that was basically 3 months ago. So I'm still embarrassed like to tell people what I do. It's like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of creatives go through that too. Like when someone's just like, oh, she's so sweet, I haven't seen you in forever. What are you doing now? Social media? YouTube? I just kind of give up the thing. I'm like, yeah, I'm an artist, you know, I do commission pieces and contracts. I don't get those a lot though. So I'm mainly doing 9 to 5 is making YouTube videos. So I don't know how to say it. Sometimes I'm kind of like, oh yeah, I do YouTube. I don't really lead with, I'm a YouTuber. I just lead with like, I'm an artist. Oh, I also do YouTube videos, you know, for tutorials. So it's very embarrassing. At first, oh my gosh, it is, I don't know what it is, but it's like very, very embarrassing because like at first people were just kind of like, Naila's doing YouTube videos? And just kind of like, ugh. It's weird because I feel like I'm giving up all my marbles. Like, it was just really corny. I feel like everyone's gonna go through that if you start doing YouTube. Like, you're gonna feel so corny. Like, I don't even look at my first video because it's terrible. I try to like publicize this on like my social media, my Instagram. I don't know where I'm getting my traffic from YouTube. I don't know where you guys coming from. Let me know so I can look more. Okay, number 31. What is one video that you have not done that you would really want to do? I don't know if you guys noticed, but I do a lot of my own tattoos. Like, this was a universe one I did, like from the fresh start. I had a tattoo one here. I'm gonna redo it because this wasn't hard enough. And I have a thick one on my leg. I mean, right there on my leg. I have one on my ankle. I have No Face from Spirited Away on my calf. I did those. So I want to do a tattoo video next. Probably going to redo this one on my hand, but I'm not a professional at all. I just don't care about the risk. I'm very clean. I have a whole station and stuff. Yeah, I want to do that. I want to do a tattoo video. 27. What makes me smile? Besides laughter. Something that makes me smile is that I can get a reaction out of people. I love like having people react to me in like a pleasant, happy way. Like when I make jokes, I love that people actually giggle and laugh to them. That makes me so happy. Like I just feel like my heart can flutter out of my heart. Heart can flutter out of my heart. Heart can flutter out of this area. What is it? Chest. Sheesh. Flutter out of my chest because I don't know, it just feels good. Like you have the ability to make someone smile. That makes me smile. So now also food makes me smile. Definitely does. I love me some food. Okay, number 24. What is the difference between living and existing? God forbid, if I pass away tomorrow, something happened to me, I am super happy with my life. You know what I mean? Like if anything should happen, I'm so happy in what I've gotten to so far. I feel like that's existing. Like if I can say, like, I don't know, like it's not just like going on a venture or, you know, trying something new. It's just the fact that you can say that there's moments in your life recently that have just caused you the most joy, I guess. You know, it's just, and then putting your footprint on things, you know, having your name out there. I think having to be remembered as you're gone, that's a really cool thing too. Not just funeral wise, but just to say, like, I know one thing, I think thinking about my great aunt who passed away, I find every single thing happening to me, I think of like, oh my gosh, I remember when we used to sing that in the car, or I remember how she used to do that. I feel like that's existing. The fact that people can still remember you with like amazing memories and just feel so much joy thinking about you, I think that's existing. So just the idea that your happiness can get passed along down generations, you know, like I feel like that's existing, and really having those nice stories to talk about. I feel like if you can reach someone, it doesn't have to be family, but if someone knew you in their life and they can say, I'm thinking about you, or something like that. All right, number 7, lucky 7. Why did you choose to be an artist? Because every other subject I'm not good at. But why did I choose to be an artist? I chose because I wanted to pass this on. I didn't want to lose this. I feel like if I wasn't going to be an artist in my career, that I'm never going to do this again. I'm never going to find time to do creating, like to create things. So I think I chose to be an artist so I wouldn't forget about it. Because I feel like it doesn't matter how old you get. Like, it's not like sports or anything. Like, you'll always have that love and joy of doing it. So I want to be an artist. Creative. All right, number 2. How do you price your work? Oh man. Okay, so shout out. I watch a lot of The Future. This guy here. He helps me. I mean, with everything. I watch him religiously. I think he just really gives you a good confidence booster, and it really gives you like the business ideas and business talk and the skills to just really show your craft and all that good stuff. He's amazing. If you want to start a business or just a media, or you know, just this guy. So one of his tips was every time you commission or like open your commissions up, as you go along in life, like really boost your price up. Because technically, if you think about it, if you're at a regular job, you know, as you are there for a long time, you get seniority and you are a craft person at that, you know what I mean? So as you're an artist, you're years and years, you're getting better and better. Your price goes up because, I mean, you getting better. So you're, you know what I'm saying? Like, you aging like fine wine, cheese, whatever it's called. But I don't know. So for my commissions, because I don't do a lot of commissions, like I open them up like a few times a year, honestly. But I find myself getting more and more detailed with my commissions because I'm getting more and more experience. So I'm doing the commissions a lot better. So I have to have my prices a little bit higher as I keep going. But when it comes to like paintings, I have like a set price, and then I tell them to pay me half up front, and then when I do for my logos, I just like charge them for like a consultation, because I really want to know what's going on, like how do you feel about this, you know what I mean? Like I really want to know the whole shebang about everything, so I want to talk to you and see you face to face, because a logo is going to potentially be your baby, you know what I'm saying? I start my commissions honestly like 150 to 200 and up. That's how I start for my commissions. It's starting up there. I'm trying not to do anything that's lower than that, because I'm gonna put my foot in it, you guys. I really put my foot in these commissions, so I'm gonna price it on how I really feel, honestly. But yeah. Number 34. What do you listen to while you create? So I spoke about it a while ago. I'm mad because YouTube doesn't let you like show your playlist, but let me tell y'all something. I love music. Sometimes I play my throwback playlist, which literally consists of like Coldplay, Laura Veers, Jim. You probably only know one of those was Coldplay, but Laura Veers and Jim, like those are like childhood playlists that I used to listen to on repeat when I was younger, so those make me feel like at ease, I guess. So I listen to that playlist if I want sometimes. I call it my throwback playlist. And then if I want to go into my kind of like zone out, I put my vibe playlist on, which is usually something that doesn't have lyrics or has lyrics from a different language, or it's instrumental. You know what I mean? Lyrics and instrument, they're the same thing. But I have those on. So when I do have lyrics, I put on maybe like, for the vibe playlist, it's probably like maybe like Mac DeMarco, Radiohead, or I can't pronounce half of these people's names. Joey Picaro or Zion.T, that's for like different language. Who doesn't listen to Frank Ocean? He's my guy. I listen to Gallant. Yeah, it's so many different Mac Ayers. I think I already said him. But there's so many people I listen to on my vibe playlist. It's really a vibe. I'm just gonna put them up there so y'all can see. But yeah, even Snow Allegra, all of them. Just depends on what I'm feeling. What's her name? Pink Pantheress, or it's just so many things I can listen to. But I'm into like house music too. I don't know the names of those types of musics, but those get me going. Alright, number 4. How do you market yourself and your work? Like I said, the Future, he helps me a lot. I do it on my Instagram page, I do it on my Facebook, I do it on Snapchat, I do it on TikTok, doing all those things, but I don't know. I think I just look a lot in my analytics to see what's working and what's not working. But I know a lot of the tips I've seen so far is that you really want to like give content that people actually want. Sometimes people will put like little quotes or tips or tricks or something in like a post and like, oh, now I'm gonna actually click through this because I'm actually learning something, but I have to get to that. I don't know what to tell people. So, but yeah, apparently you're supposed to like actually give people like what they want. When it comes to marketing, it's about everyone else basically. It's a lot of trial and error. Some things work, some videos don't work. I'm just kind of testing the waters and see how it is. That's why I want your guys' feedback so I know. I'm not good at this. So you got some tips. Let me know. I'm gonna have some more stuff coming soon. But thank you guys so much. I appreciate you all. Like, thank you so much. It's been a really good birthday, honestly. Subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. And I appreciate you guys. Tell me happy birthday in the comments, and please like it up for a birthday gift. Also, don't forget, it's my birthday!
Finally! I've been trying to catch you boys all day! Now that I've got you right where I want you!
Like and subscribe.